Tournament 2019 is underway. Today we'll feature 4 games back to back, as we'll have the 2 quarterfinal matchups. First, we'll have the La Jolla Palmview Lobos taking on the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. We'll follow that up with the Santa Rosa Warriors taking on West Oso. And then we'll be in the semifinals to wrap up our coverage in the afternoon. Want to remind fans we've got some bonus coverage tonight as well. We'll pull up this system and move our way to Nicky Rowe tonight. And we'll have the Los Fresnos Falcons against the Nicky Rowe Warriors. That'll tip off at 7:30. But first, 4 games from the CE Vail. We had first round coverage throughout the day yesterday. Our thanks to Billy Watson for having the play-by-play coverage. Rudy Zamaripa Jr. back on the camera this morning. And we'll have our coverage here today and set up what will eventually be championship day tomorrow here from La Feria. We'll take a break. When we come back, Yellow Jackets out warming up. Palmview on the other side warming up as well. We'll get the camera on them momentarily. Back after this. This is Rio Sports Live.
There's a guy in the showroom that says he wants to trade in his ride.
And? Oh. Write him up.
Santa traded in his sleigh at Hacienda Ford, but he left all his presents in it. Now, Hacienda Ford is giving away all those presents to less fortunate families here in the Rio Grande Valley.
Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Rio.
Back here on the pregame show, you see the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets out warming up. The Palmview Lobos out also warming up. As we're in day 2 coverage here from the CE Vail. This is a quarterfinal matchup, followed by a matchup between the Santa Rosa Warriors and the West Oso. The winners of these 2 games this morning will play in the afternoon game at 1:30 in the semifinals. The first semifinal game is already set. And that'll be La Jolla taking on, well actually, yeah, La Jolla taking on the winner of, that was Miller. So La Jolla Miller in the semifinals is our first matchup. That'll be the afternoon session, 12 o'clock is that scheduled game. And then 1:30 will be the winners of these 2 games this morning, playing to wrap up the semifinals. And then championship game tomorrow. Throughout the day, we'll be here for at least 4 broadcasts. And we'll wrap it all up with a 5:30 tip-off in the championship game right here in this gym. We're on the main floor here at La Feria High School, home of the Lions. Our thanks again to the La Feria School District for assisting us in broadcasting these games, providing us a perfect spot to broadcast the games from. Our thanks to all the schools involved for allowing us to broadcast these games and let you, the fans, be able to keep track of these players, athletes in action. Take another break. We'll get you closer to the tip-off. Quarterfinal game between Edcouch Elsa and La Jolla Palmview. This is Rio Sports Live. At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Back here on our pregame show as the teams make their way over the sidelines, we are getting set for the opening tip-off between the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets and the Palmview Lobos. As these two teams are making their way to the sideline, they had a big student section in here earlier today. But they've all left, and so that means it's going to be a real quiet gym here today. Turn our crowd mic up, but there's no crowd out there right now. 9 o'clock in the morning, it's tough to get up, play basketball. It's tough to get up on a work day and get to these games. Thus, our coverage provides a service to the fans that weren't able to make it. We'll double check our rosters here. Let Billy do that while I'm getting ready for this one. Lobos will be in the black uniforms to start this ball game. The officials are already on the scene. As Edcouch Elsa breaks out of the huddle, the Yellow Jackets will be in the white uniforms with the black trim. Again, perhaps the biggest chore for these coaches is to just simply get your players in a rhythm to be playing basketball at 9 a.m. I know a lot of coaches have early practices to get up for games just like this. When you get into these tournaments and you have to play in the afternoon the day before and turn around and play in the morning in a meaningful game, because your ultimate goal is to get to the championship game. And now here you are playing at 9 a.m. in a quarterfinal. Edcouch Elsa in the center circle is Aaron Aginaga. Across from him for the Lobos stands Irving Gomez. Lobos in the black with the red trim. Edcouch Elsa in the white uniforms with the black trim, and we're set to go. Rudy Zamaripa Jr. on the camera. 4 games coming your way from La Feria, and then bonus coverage tonight if we get everything in place. We'll be on our way to Nicky Rowe tonight. Tip-off between the Los Fresnos Falcons and the Nicky Rowe Warriors. We also have coverage coming from PSJA North. Tip is up in the air and controlled by the Yellow Jackets on the first, but it's taken away. Gomez steals it for the Palmview Lobos, and they'll have it in the front court. Lobos on the offensive end will bring it ahead. And working on the perimeter to start this game. Joshua Reyna has the ball, gets a shot away. That won't go. Rebound by the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. Dylan Gomez secures the board. And in the front court, they bring it across. They can shoot from the outside. They're also a patient team, as we've seen in our early broadcast of Edcouch Elsa games. Ball off the dribble in the paint, and a jump ball is forced. And right away you can see there's help inside as Homer Castilla is a big body for this Palmview Lobo team. For the Jackets, Christian Lira got in the paint, and then all of a sudden there was that, the trees were waiting and caused the jump ball. Edcouch on the possession chains. 3 by Aginaga won't go. Rebound by the Lobos. Still looking for our first points here of this contest. Lobos with the ball. Gerson Ramos out on top. Sees his own defense. And they'll attack that by having all 5 players beyond the arc to start the set. Kicking out for a 3. Ramos, answer yes. Gerson Ramos on a 3. That started with that zone defense sagged inside the paint. And the Lobos immediately said, that's fine, we'll just set everyone outside the paint. Now the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets on the attack. They'll get an open 3, top of the key. That's off the back of the rim, and it comes over the board, and it'll be a Lobo basketball. difference there, you could see the Lobo defenders were out beyond the arc, contesting shooters. It took a screen to free up Damian Granados. Now pressure in the backcourt by the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. Broken. Lobos have numbers. Right side layup, good. Joshua Rea after the press break. 5-0 lead out of the gate for the Lobos of Palmview. Edcouch Elsa basketball. Again, they'll take a look at this defense set up. You can see no shooters given room. Now an open look in the corner, outside to Aguinaga. Aguinaga creates off the dribble, lays it up and in. Split a double team with a jump step, and Aguinaga scores his first points of the game. Palmview with the basketball. Again, after the made basket, Edcouch Elsa will press. They throw over the top of it, and Rea brings it front side. Finds a trailer. Now they'll set it up to Ramos. And already you can see an adjustment as Edcouch Elsa comes out on the shooters. On the dribble, it's Ramos taking it outside, finds a shooter. Open three, that's off the mark, short. Rebound by Aguinaga. And in that case, your biggest man on the court, Homer Garcia, showed the willingness to go beyond the arc. Jackets with the ball as Christian Lira slows the pace. We're in the first quarter here of this quarterfinal game. Game number 1 on day 2 of the CE Vail, the 89th annual. Ball outside to Aguinaga. Aguinaga top of the key to Granados. Tees up a three, that won't go. Long rebound, Karam's out of bounds. Initially, it looked like Lupe Balderas had a chance to get a hand on it. Just carried off his hands. And again, the energy is the toughest thing to bring in a 9 a.m. game. Loose balls you normally would get to, you may be a half a step late. Palmview breaks the pressure, forced shot in the paint, missed. Rebound taken down by Dylan Gomez. Gomez hands it off to Lira, and here come the Jackets down by 3. Inside pass, quick banker up and in. Nice find that time to catch Balderas. And a good textbook way of receiving that pass, keeping the ball up high, spinning and shooting, never bringing the ball down. Inside pass, banker goes up and in. Homer Garcia scores his first points for the Lobos. They go back up 3. Jacket basketball across the timeline. Dylan Gomez, checked that Aguinaga on a catch. Stays outside. Finds Granados. Granados back to Aguinaga, turns, spins up. Watch how the Jackets, every time they catch the ball, they get into that what's called a triple threat situation. You have to make the defenders respect the ability to shoot first, put it on the floor second, and then dish third. Ball on the dribble. This is Aguinaga. Attacks, misses. Rebound by the Lobos. Securing that board was Gabriel Garza. Lobos with a 3-point lead. Find a cutter down the lane. Banker up and in, made by Homer Garcia. And right there, they allowed the bump, but Garcia went up, like I've talked about in some of our broadcasts. You go up first and foremost to make a shot. If you get fouled, so be it. You go to the line, but you go up wanting to make a shot. 3 by the Jackets, and it's up and in by Dylan Gomez, and Edcouch Elsa connects beyond the arc. 9-7 game, Lobos in the backcourt. Now the press provides a steal. Aguinaga lays it up. A lot of contact there, and the shot was blocked. On the outlet pass, Lobos trying to save it, out of bounds it goes. And already you can see no team fouls, no personal fouls called yet in this game. 3:34 to go in the first quarter. Mass substitution, this is what we've seen in earlier games by Edcouch Elsa. They're willing to bring 5 in, 5 out. And another chore there is to see if you can get the intensity level to match players that are already in the game and the game flow. 3 on the way for the Jackets. That's off the mark, and then the whistle blows. Our first foul comes with 3:29 to go in the first. And that'll be a push-off against Edcouch Elsa's Armando Uribe. Trying to get some position. Pressure by the Jackets. Here's the benefit of 5 in, 5 out when you're a pressing team. You're used to pressing each other in practices. Banker goes up and in. That's a charge, though. Wave it off. Nice job by Joey Suarez to get back and be in position to take that charge. Foul called on Homer Garcia, his first. Team foul number 1 on the Lobos. And with 3:22 left here in the first quarter, it's Edcouch Elsa basketball. Flores brings it up. He'll now run the point. And they'll extend 4 players beyond the arc, 1 down on the blocks. That's Joey Suarez roaming the baseline. Everything else operates outside. Now an attack left side, lay it up and in. Armando Uribe freed up some space off the dribble. His first points of the game. 3 minutes left, we're tied at 9. Lobos throw over the top of the press, and that's going to go into the second gym. There's a hallway there, and it goes right into the second gym where they're playing games. It's one thing to throw over the press. It's another thing to throw it in the other gym. 2:53 to go in the first quarter. Jackets basketball. They'll bring it up. Looking for their first lead of the game. Pass inside. That's a tough pass. Nearly stolen. Out of bounds it goes. Carrying himself out of bounds was Irving Gomez. And so Edcouch Elsa will be fortunate and retain possession. Aaron Elizondo sets him in motion. Outside it goes to Flores. Flores gets it back. Now they'll go on the blocks, kick it out to the three. Inside, outside for the three, it won't go. Offensive board though, put that up, no good. Another offensive board by the Jackets, taken away by the Lobos, retaken by the Jackets. Inside pass, reverse shot goes up and in, they take the lead. Paulie Rodriguez was the man on the spot to eventually hit that shot. Lobos break the pressure. Have it on the offensive end. Right side layup, no good. Rebound by the Jackets. Now they can try to build on a lead with 2:12 to go in the first. Jackets in the front court. Ricky Flores spins it right side to Elizondo. Wants a three, missed it. Easy rebound, goes out of bounds. It'll be Lobo basketball. Palmview Lobos in the black. Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets in the white. Billy Watson to my left-hand side. He'll take over the duties later on. He'll get the semifinals today here. Might get that second quarterfinal as well. Layup good by the Lobos. We're tied again. And that time, nobody put a body on Joshua Rea. That's an easy layup. For Rea, he's got 4 points. Matches Homer Garcia, the team lead in that department. Jackets back with a basketball. Substitutions ready to check in on the next whistle, by the way, for Edcouch Elsa. Uribe hands it off to Elizondo. Elizondo on a peel, hands it off to Flores. Three guards set out on top. Everyone roaming baseline right now. And they'll skip the pass over the top to Paulie Rodriguez. Makes a move, spins it outside for the open shooter. That three is rushed and missed. Rebound by Homer Garcia. Garcia and the Lobos bring it back, trying to regain the lead. From the right side, that's a lot of contact, that's a charge. Foul will be called on Carson Ramos. If he pulls up from 8 feet, that's a banker wide open. When you see a player setting up to take a charge and you're 3 steps away, you just coach that. Just pull up and shoot. He's not going to guard you. Not even so much as put a hand up because his hands are down to protect for the charge. Ball in the hands of the Jackets outside of the top of the key. 5 players back in the game. Top of the key, 3 on the way. Good look, but it misses by Damian Granados. Rebound by the Palmview Lobos. Tie ball game outside. Open 3, Ramos. Answer there, no. Rebound by Aguinaga. Player in the game for Edcouch Elsa. Trying to get that name for you. Oh, that's it. Lupe Balderas now in the game. Off the dribble. This is Aguinaga. Rolls it softly off the rim. It won't go. Balderas gets a rebound. Has it stripped out of his hands, but he recovers. Goes to work. Hands it off to Granados. We're good. And out on top it goes for the Jackets. Christian Lira spreads it out. They may go for 1 shot here with 13 on the clock to close out the first quarter in a tie game. Quarterfinals here from La Feria. 7 on the clock. And now Lira makes his move. Takes it in the paint. Missed a shot. Rebound by Aguinaga. Put it off the glass. No good. Rebound out. Jackets. This will count. And it rolls off. No good. Shots available to close out the quarter. Nothing decided after 1. We're tied at 11. Back after this on Rio Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Silent Night? Yeah, right. Get boomin' sound this holiday season from D-Tronics. Like this JVC package deal with an AM/FM CD player with front USB and aux input, 200 watts of power, and a pair of 300 watt speakers for the front of your ride, and a pair of 6x9 400 watt speakers for the rear. Only $89. Or get this Pioneer AM/FM CD player with front aux, remote control, 5-band EQ for just $59. Christmas at D-Tronics. For your auto, home, or business.
Back here as the official has the ball, waiting for the two teams to arrive on the scene, and the Lobos of Palmview will have the ball to start the second quarter. Leading scorers in this ball game, Joshua Rea, Homer Garcia with 4 each for the Lobos, 3 for Dylan Gomez, leads the way for Edcouch Elsa. A lot of players on the scorebook with points in the first quarter for the Jackets. Contact on the first shot in the second quarter, and a free throw opportunity coming up for the Lobos as Gabriel Garza will step to the line. Limited on the calls of fouls. Aaron Aginaga picks up that one, but that's just a second team foul for Edcouch Elsa in the game. 2 in that category for either team. Free throw number 1 of the game is Gabriel Garza, and it goes in, his first point. Garza ready with another. Misses that. Rebound comes out long to the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. Each team led in that first quarter. We ended up tied at 11 apiece. Outside to Granados. Granados, they quickly guard him, gets it to Aginaga. Spins it over to Lira. Lira looking inside for Aginaga, finds Balderas instead. Reverse it right side to Gomez. Gomez to Aginaga. This is good ball movement now by the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. They go inside to Aginaga, catches in traffic, and a jump ball. On the possession change, stay here. So it's established early. If you go in the paint, take care of the ball. You get officials that will instantly call fouls. In this case, they're allowing these players to play. Entry pass, Aginaga catches there, puts it in. Aaron Aginaga now takes over the team lead in scoring for Edcouch Elsa with his 4th point. Another press break by the Lobos, still in the back court. They're gonna have to hurry now. Get it just across by Ramos. Now they've got numbers on the back side of this press. Everything left side, now they'll set it up on the half court set. Garza spins it back outside to Ramos. Person Ramos unguarded, about 7 feet given room. Stays out near the mid-court stripe, looking for a screen. Peel off of that, throw it over the top and turn it over. Here's Aginaga for the Jackets, up by 1, wants a 3 and misses. Rebound by Ramos, kicked around, picked up by the Lobos, and they'll bring it back across. That was an open shot in rhythm for Aginaga. He can hit that. There's a layup up and in made by Freddie Flores. For Flores, his first points of the game. Regains the lead for the Lobos. Edcouch Elsa basketball. Lira out on top. Guarded by Joshua Rea. Outside to Granados. Now they'll go inside, find a cutter. This is Aginaga, races inside, lays it in. Aaron Aginaga with 6 points in the game. Jackets now up by 1 again, and here's the press break. Lobos bring it inside. They'll go baseline. They'll throw it away. That's one of those. Freddie Flores is cutting. They spread the floor nicely. Flores is cutting baseline. You hit him high with that pass, he catches and shoots a layup. You hit him low, you're hoping he can catch it on the fly. In that case, he didn't. 5:48 to go in the half. Jackets basketball out to Aginaga. Aginaga looks, spins it inside, posting up as Balderas goes to work. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebound touched by the Lobos as it goes out of bounds. We've got this one, Santa Rosa fans. We've got you covered next as the Warriors will be taking on West Oso. And that'll conclude the quarterfinal matchups. Jackets off the drive. That's a tough shot in the paint. Missed. Offensive rebound, though, secured by Kristen Lira. Leads to a 3. That's off the mark. Right now the Jackets missing beyond the arc. Rebound by Flores. Lobos beat him down court. Layup good and a foul, and Irving Gomez gets to the line. This Lobo team, you can see they are crisp in their passing in the open court, getting the ball down floor. That didn't hit the floor. Free throw for Gomez. He's got 2 points in the game with that made basket and completes a three-point play. Extends the lead to 2 for the Lobos. They led by as many as 4 in the first quarter. Jacket basketball. Outside to Aguinaga. Aguinaga spins it to Balderas. Balderas finds Lira. Lira quickly guarded. I mean, Ray is not giving him any room at all. Outside it goes to Balderas. Balderas looking inside on a switch. Raya comes out to guard, so they're staying traditionally with a zone set. That's a block shot by the Lobos. Rebound in the paint, taken down, and here comes Palmview on the run, right side. That's a block shot on the other side by Aguinaga. Ball controlled by Ramos. Once that shot, it won't go. And then a foul on the rebound, and that's a pretty easy call. I think Reyes was frustrated that he got his shot blocked. He wanted some contact, but I'm telling you, unless it's something emphatic, which was the case on that last shot, I don't think you're going to see any whistles on any touch fouls. And there's coaches on both sides that'll say, that's fine. We'll play that way, we'll adjust. Jackets back with that mass substitution, leads to a quick 3 in the corner, that's good. Aaron Elizondo with a 3 ball. Ball belongs to the Lobos. Quickly it's Rhea. That's contact, that's a charge. Rhea that time saw that he had a cutter on the right side. That's his 3rd foul. Or 3rd charge. 2nd foul of the game on Rhea. Jacket basketball out on top. Spin it right side, another 3 by Elizondo. This one misses. Rebound by the Lobos. They'll save it off the Jackets. Normally you would say do not save that ball on the baseline on the defensive end. In this case, they got a fortunate bounce off a Jacket. Lobo basketball over the top of the press, down the sideline. Didn't make the extra pass. They'll have to earn it on the half-court set. Halfway through the second already. Ball on the outside. You can see how that spread offense has seriously got that defense extended, but it still leads to a turnover as the Jackets get in the passing lane. It's one thing to spread the floor and extend, but if you've got a defense quick enough, it actually opens up more speed opportunities to get in passing lanes on those long passes. Jackets off the drive, miss a shot by Suarez. Rebound by the Lobos, they'll bring it across. Ramos spins it over for an open 3 by Garza, that's off the mark. Offensive rebound on the weak side. Kick it out to Ramos, doesn't have the numbers. Back pedals out and sets it up. He's double teamed, finds Rhea. Rhea spins it right wing. Nice move made. Now a cutter in the paint, but they throw it over the top and turn it over. That's consecutive trips down the floor in which the Lobos have turned it over. Edcouch Elsa ball. 1-point game. Jackets lead. They have the ball after this. Quarterfinals continue from the CE Vail 89th edition. This is Rio Sports Live.
Hi, thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Lobos took that timeout. Jackets also talking over, but the Lobos during that timeout was simply talking about how they're going to approach the attack, and Coach was loud enough. We could hear it across here. Didn't have to mic him up for that. They were spreading the floor looking for cutters. If they get a cutter through the middle, he's open. You just got to make sure the pass is on the money. Jackets with a 1-point lead, attacking on the right side. That's a big step. That's a travel. Ricky Flores tried to go with the Euro/NBA follow-through step. That works on the playground, doesn't work here. Nice press break this time. Reyes attacks, that's a charge. 4th charge drawn by the Jackets. 3rd foul against Rhea. here in the first half. Edcouch Elsa basketball. We were tied at 11 apiece after a 1. Jackets have outscored the Lobos 7-6 here in the second. Off the dribble, this is Flores. Spins it outside. Directing traffic is Joey Suarez. Tees up a 3, missed it. Rebound by the Lobos. Securing the board is Garza. Garza to Ramos. Ramos back to Garza. Right side to Rhea, back to Garza. Outside to Ramos. Ramos, you can see how quick that defense recovers. Here's a 3 on the way in the corner. That's off the mark. Another weak side rebound. Stepping through and a foul will be called. Gomez got the rebound. Again, you like the ball movement when players for Lobos have the ball. That was a rebound, kept the ball above his shoulders to step through the double team. That's a shot up and in. That's a tough finish by Irving Gomez. For Gomez, takes over the team lead in scoring with 5 here in the first half. For the Lobos of Palmview, Edcouch Elsa ball. Spin it right side to Lira. Lira goes baseline, finds a corner shooter. Open 3, no good. Rebound, Aguinaga tips it off a Lobo. Or is it? Yes, it is. Both officials are holding before they made that call to confer with one another. Rudy said that was a good call, should have been a jump. Ball inbounds it to the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. Out on top it goes, spin it top, long 3. That's an NBA range and count it. That's from the volleyball line for Aaron Elizondo. He now has 6 in the game on 2 made 3-pointers. Jackets up by 2. Lobos back with the ball. Inside pass, baseline cutter. That's a tough pass. Fortunately for the Lobos, that's touched last by the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. You understand what Flores was doing, but you got to be patient and let that cutter get to the goal. He would have been past the defenders on that baseline. Ball outside with 1:33 left here in the half. Lobos again playing on the offensive end. Off the dribble into a double team. They've got a shooter in the corner. They can't get it to him. That ball goes out of bounds. Touched last by Edcouch. Rhea was just camped out there waiting for that pass. By the time they got over to him, they had brought defenders with them. Inbound play out to Rhea. Tip and stolen. Here come the Jackets. This is Aguinaga in the front court. Spins it out for a 3. That's on a trail. Miss. Rebound taken down by the Lobos. Palmview, a chance to tie or take the lead. Through a double team. That ball's stolen. Aguinaga has a 2-on-1 break. Attacks right side. Lay it up. No good. Rebound by the Lobos. They've got numbers now on a 4-on-2. Back left side. Stopping there. Finding a cutter in the lane. Layup good. We're tied in the foul. Gomez running the floor. And again, catch, shoot in one motion. Keep the ball above the defenders. And first and foremost, go to make the shot. If you get fouled and the harm's done, you get a chance at the line to complete a 3-point play. Gomez in the game has 7. That leads the team in scoring. Makes the free throw. Lobos is a team now 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Yellow Jackets have yet to shoot a free throw. 49 seconds left here in the half. Edcouch Elsa basketball. Lira hands it off. Top of the key, it goes to Elizondo. Elizondo plays catch, gets it back. 36 seconds to go. Skip pass over to Elizondo. He wants a 3, misses that one. Rebound by the Lobos. Palmview with a 1-point lead and the ball. Maybe go for one shot here to close out the half. Outside to Ramos. Ramos handles the ball in the front court. They'll get it in the corner with 12 on the clock. Outside to Rhea. Back on top it goes to Ramos. Ramos was 6. Gets past the double team. They knock it out of his hands and diving out of bounds. They can't control it. Good hustle by Edcouch Elsa, but ball in the hands of the Lobos. And now this is where you set up a shot off the inbound play for the Lobos. They'll substitute in Homer Castilla. The Lobos will stack it up right in front of the Edcouch Elsa bench. Get it in. Turn, a long three is launched, and no good. 1/2 in the books. 1 point separate the teams. That means the first team to call timeout in the second half. But look out. Back after this on Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Inmates, you are now property of Cell Block X.
Silent Night? Yeah, right. Make your car rock this Christmas with a Kenwood AM/FM CD player with front USB and aux inputs, 200 watts of power, with DB Drive speakers for the front and rear of your ride, powered by a 1300 watt DB Drive Class D amp and two 12-inch 700 watt subs. This complete booming system is just $299. Or get a Pioneer multimedia player with a 6.2-inch touchscreen, Bluetooth for just $149. Christmas at D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Back here at the halftime break, the floor is empty, the gym is empty. We are actually having tournament coverage here as we're in the morning session of day 2 of the CE Vail, 89th edition of the CE Vail tournament. Billy Watson will be taking over duties a little bit later on. Rudy Zamaripa Jr. on the camera. Speaking of camera, we'll try to get our scoreboard camera set back up for you. Our score is 22-21. Other way. With 5 minutes before we start the second half. Reminding you our additional broadcast coming your way. Santa Rosa Warriors will be on the floor next. They'll be taking on West Oso. And then we'll have the 2 semifinal games at 12 and 1:30. We'll be back with additional coverage after this on Real Sports Live. The optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas. Back here on Real Sports Live as we have 3:32 left on the clock at the halftime break. The Lobos of Palmview already back on the floor, getting some instructions from their coach on the bench. Run down your leading scores in the first half. this was spread out between the two teams. Palmview Lobos leading scorer Irving Gomez leads all scorers with 8 points. Teammate Joshua Rea and Homer Garcia with 4 apiece. Gerson Ramos had 3. Freddie Flores with 2, and Gabriel Garza chipped in with a free throw. On the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jacket side, Aaron Aganaga, Aaron Elizondo with 6 apiece. Dylan Gomez with 4, 2 points for Lupe Balderas, 2 for Armando Uribe. Same score for Pauly Rodriguez for the Jackets of Edcouch Elsa. It was 11-11 after the quarter. Lobos outscored the Jackets 11-10 in that second to lead, as you see on the scoreboard, 22-21. Share the link on our Facebook side if you will, my friends. If you haven't followed our page and liked our page, please do so on the social media site. If you're on our YouTube channel, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And again, eventually all of our games will be exclusively on our YouTube channel and on our Roku channel on Rio Sports Live. And so please subscribe to our YouTube channel, help us get our numbers up there as well, and also be informed when the games are going on. Speaking of games going on, we've got games here. We'll have games at PSJA North, and it looks like we'll have some bonus coverage for you tonight from Nikki Rowe, as the Rowe Warriors will entertain the Los Fresnos Falcons. We'll take a break. When we come back, you can see the Lobos already breaking out of the huddle. Jackets of Edcouch Elsa have yet to appear to start the second half. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with the second half on Rio Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Hi, I'm Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi, we're PSJA Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live. Go!
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Hi, we're the Lady Wildcats, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
TVNS specializes in provider service.
Back here as we get set for this second half to begin. The Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets, a late arrival here to begin the third quarter. They had an extended period in which they were going over strategies for this second half. It'll be Palmview basketball. Lobos first and foremost. You're impressed with the fact that they weren't affected too much by the pressure by Edcouch Elsa as far as the full court press. Now they did have some problems on the traps and delivering some passes on the offensive set, and we'll see if they adjusted at halftime. Lobo ball, that's a near backcourt violation. Matter of fact, it was. Ball in the hands of the Lobos. They'll go inside. Off the dribble, that's taken away. Edcouch Elsa's Aginaga brings it across, hands it off to Granados. To Lira. Christian Lira off the dribble, goes right side off the glass. No good, but he got fouled. And a first free throw attempt of the game for Edcouch Elsa will happen here to start this third quarter. Lira to shoot. That's good. You go back to that first pass to start this second half. When you're established in one side of the court, you catch the ball and carry it into the other court. That's back court. Two of three, and I'm talking 2 feet in the ball, establishes back court. And he had caught the ball and still had his foot on the right side. Ball outside for a 3 for the Lobos. That's no good. Rebound by Aguinaga for Edcouch Elsa. Jackets back on the open court. Go inside. Banker no good. Rebound by the Lobos. Outlet pass deflected. Lobos control it. They've got numbers. Left side. Lay it up and in. Gabriel Garza on the basket. Minute gone here in the third quarter. Outside to Gomez. Gomez takes it off the dribble. Spins it out to Lira. Lira takes it, spins, banks it, no good. Rebound by Orea. Orea brings it across for the Lobos of Palmview. Gets it back after a pass to Ramos. Gets it back to Ramos and cuts through. Ramos guarded by Dylan Gomez. Spins it in the left corner. Back outside it goes. Near the mid-court stripe for the Palmview Lobos. Gabriel Garza out there near the mid-court stripe. This is Ramos. Gets it back to Garza. Maintains control. Now on a hand check, a foul will be called on Gomez. They had Gabriel Garza on the borderline of turning that ball over. Fortunately for him, he had control. Pass in the backcourt, easy catch for Ramos, brings it up. For the Palmview Lobos. On a clear out on that right side. Off the dribble in the corner it goes. Cutter goes through, taken away. On the turnover, Edcouch Elsa. Chance to take the lead back. Aguinaga. Sealed off baseline. Nice show defensively. That's off Aguinaga. Defense by Irving Gomez. Gomez went right at Aguinaga defensively. Ball belongs to the Lobos of Palmview. Right side baseline goes up and under, no good. Missed shot by Garza. Offensive rebound, then a whistle on a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Edcouch Elsa. Credit to Gomez getting the offensive board. He got tied up. Edcouch Elsa basketball in the back court. Coming up next, the Santa Rosa squad, and we've seen some fans already getting in here for the Warriors. Haven't seen an appearance by the Warrior team yet. Not too far to travel from Santa Rosa to get to La Feria. Ask Rudy. Got here in about 10 minutes. Ball belongs to Edcouch Elsa. Outside, right side pass caught by Granado to Aguinaga. Directs some traffic, hands it off to Lira. Lira lows inside. They post up Aguinaga into a triple team. Force the pass. Jackets somehow control the ball. Edcouch Elsa, Yellow Jackets. On the drive is Lira. Got in the paint. They don't stop him. Missed a shot, but he got fouled. Another game going on right now over at PSJA North. Laredo Martin and Brownsville Hannah. Martin with the lead in the third quarter in their first game of coverage from the Tri-City Classic. Here we have Edcouch Elsa and Palmview. Christian Lira at the line. Misses on the first, second one coming up. He's now 2 of 3 at the free throw line. Fans over here trying to put a hex on him. Next free throw by Lira. Tried to tie it up. Can't, miss that. Rebound by the Lobos. First 3 minutes, low scoring between these two teams. Just 4 points combined, 2 on each side. Ramos has the ball. Go inside, nice pass, but a block shot and a foul call. Aguinaga got there a little bit late trying to go for the block shot. And a free throw opportunity for Gerson Ramos. Ramos has 3 points scored today. That came in the first half. Hasn't shot any free throws just yet. He'll shoot 2 here. As a team, they are 3 of 4 from the line. Free throw short. 5 new players back in the game for Edcouch Elsa. Pauly Rodriguez, Arenel Lizondo, Armando Uribe, Joey Suarez, and Ricky Flores all check in. Free throw by Ramos won't go. Rebound for Edcouch Elsa in the backcourt. Flores brings it across. Tough pass, threw it away. Lobos back on the fly. Get it in the paint, lay it up and in. Nice adjustment that time by Irving Gomez. Gomez now with 10 points, first player in double figures for either team. Chance of defense now by the Lobos. They've extended to a 3-point lead. They led by as many as 4 in the first quarter. Edcouch Elsa has led in this game. That's an open 3. Answer there is no. Rebound in the paint and save back in bounds. Lobos control it. How about the hustle that time by the Lobos, Freddie Flores. Ball outside for the Lobos. And defense has picked it up by Edcouch Elsa. Nice pass inside. Banker up and in, made, and a free throw chance for Freddie Flores. And you almost think Freddie deserved that after diving literally out of the gym, saving a ball on the other side. That doesn't go in the stat book. This does. 5-point lead, timeout, halfway through the third. Quarterfinal game number 1 of the day continues after this.
Emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Hi, we're Edinburgh Cougars, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports.
Back here, the free throw was good by Freddie Flores. And that's the biggest lead of the game for either team. It belongs to the Lobos of Palmview. Edcouch Elsa basketball. They'll get it outside. Aguinaga off the attack, hands it off. This is Suarez, got in the paint, banks it up and in. Nice finish by Joey Suarez. Lobo basketball. Palmview up by 4, 3:32 left here in the third. The winner of this will take on the winner of the next game coming up, Santa Rosa and West Oso. On the crossover, Rhea spins it over. Tough pass, loose ball, and Ramos gets a hand on it, then calls timeout. Lobos possession, they'll have the ball and the lead after this.
Silent Night? Yeah, right. Make your car rock this Christmas with a Kenwood AM/FM CD player with front USB and aux inputs, 200 watts of power, with DB Drive speakers for the front and rear of your ride, powered by a 1300-watt DB Drive Class D amp and 2 12-inch 700-watt subs. This complete booming system is just $299. Or get a Pioneer multimedia player with a 6.2-inch touchscreen Bluetooth for just $149. Christmas at D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Every great dining adventure begins with one word: fresh. At the Sea Ranch, we combine a fresh, inviting atmosphere with chef-inspired cuisine prepared from the freshest local shrimp, oysters.
Back here we resume play from La Feria at the CE Vail tournament. Palmview Lobos in the black uniforms, Edcouch Elsa in the white. And it is The Lobos on the offensive end, cutting baseline. That was short, rebound by the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. Aaron Aguinaga brings it up, hands it off, and this is Lyra. Back to Aguinaga. Back tap for a three. That's a good look, made it. Assist Aguinaga, 3 for Elizondo. For Elizondo, he's got 9 points in the game. 1 point lead for the Lobos. They've got the ball in the offensive end. In the hands of Flores. Flores with a jab step, now puts it on the floor. That's a tough shot. Off the mark, rebound by the Jackets. They got a chance to take the lead. Edcouch Elsa was down 6 just moments ago. That shot won't go, but a free throw opportunity coming up for Christian Lyra. Stops the clock with 2:19 to go here in the first. The second game of the day is scheduled to tip off at 10:30. We'll also have games at 12 and 1:30. There are additional games going on here. We're in the main gym where the eventual championship game will take place. That missed free throw by Lyra. And for Edcouch Elsa, they're now 4 of 6 at the free throw line. Lyra just 2 of 5. From the free throw line. Ready to go with the next one, Lyra. Make that. Tie game at 29 apiece. 2:17 to go here in the third. Lobos bring it across. Spin it left side. Off the dribble is Rhea. Rhea to Gomez. Now a move made and a foul called, and that may be a shooting foul. Gabriel Garza. They'll give him shots. I'm not sure he was gonna shoot. He may be looking to dish on that, but the motion of bringing the ball to his waist up is enough to award the free throws. Missed free throw number 1. 4 of 8 at the line now as a team for the Lobos, but just 1 of 4 here in the third quarter. Second free throw coming up for Gabriel Garza. And that's good. Lobos back up 1. Edcouch Elsa with the ball. 2 minutes left in the third. Jackets bring it across. This is Lyra. Lyra to Aguinaga. Aguinaga to Flores. Elizondo. Now they'll penetrate through. Layup good. Finished by Joey Suarez, his 4th point of the game. Edcouch Elsa on top by 1. Hand check in the front court. That'll be a foul on Edcouch Elsa's Ricky Flores. That's the 5th team foul for Edcouch Elsa here in the second half. Lobo ball in the back court. Thurston Ramos to bring it across. Straight up defended, hands it off to Gabriel Garza. Garza finds Rhea. On that left side, Gomez lost his footing. Jump ball, possession arrow favors Palmview. Gomez, you can see his foot just completely slipped out from underneath him. Fortunately for the Lobos, he was able to get a hand on it and present at least the jump ball. And now back to play. Palmview Lobos. Top of the key to Gomez. Off the dribble, no numbers there. Back outside for Flores. That ball is nearly stolen. It is, and a foul will be called as Christian Lyra read that pass and secured it for Edcouch Elsa. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. 4th team foul on the Palmview Lobos. Edcouch Elsa basketball out of bounds. This is Aguinaga attacking right side. That's a blocking foul. The shot goes and he's fouled. Aaron Aguinaga on the finish. His 8th point. And that's a 10-1 run by Edcouch Elsa. Aguinaga ready to go at the line to complete a 3-point play. Hasn't shot a free throw yet today. And That's 9 points. He joins Aaron Elizondo, team leaders in scoring. And now you have the biggest lead of the game for Edcouch Elsa at 4. Minute left here in the third. Palmview for a 3, a good look, but it won't go. Rebound, save back inbounds underneath. That shot's up and in, and a foul called, and Gomez gets back to the line. Give credit again to Freddie Flores on the save. For Gomez, he's got a dozen points. 2 of 2 at the line in the contest. Misses the free throw. Edcouch Elsa basketball. Across the time is Lira. Lira to Elizondo, that's a steal. Right side, Rhea, lay it up, missed it. Rebound in the paint, taken down by Edcouch Elsa. No numbers, and so Lira will slow it down. Finds a trailer. This is Elizondo to Aguinaga on a clear out. Back on top to Lira. They may go for one shot here, up by 2 to close out this third quarter. Lira on the dribble. Now makes a move with 15, and he's fouled in the open court. That'll be on Joshua Rhea. That's now 16 fouls against Palmview, but that's 4 personals, or is it a 5th? Got him for 4 personal fouls against Rhea. He'll have a seat on the bench as he took a finger to the eye there. Either way, he would have been sitting after picking up that foul. Edcouch Elsa gets it to Lira. Guarded by Ramos, 10 on the clock. Makes a move, Lira got a screen to the right side. Takes it further right side, it's blocked, rebound tipped up, no good. Palmview gets it, this shot is on the way, well short. 3 quarters in the books, 2 points separate the team. Yellow Jackets lead as we head to the 4th on the quarterfinals from the 89th annual CE Vail tournament from La Feria, Texas. I'm Joe Bowling, this is Real Sports Live.
Our salmon, Alaskan king crab, and live Maine lobsters are flown in fresh. A local favorite for over 30 years, the Sea Ranch. Come enjoy a fresh experience.
There's a guy in the showroom that says he wants to trade in his ride.
And?
He says he only drives it once a year, but it's got over 127 trillion miles on it.
Oh. Write him up.
Santa traded in his sled at Hacienda Ford, and now instead of reindeer power, he's got horsepower.
Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're PJ Southwest Alameda. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Silent night? Yeah.
Back here on Real Sports Live as the 4th quarter begins. Edcouch Elsa with a 2-point lead. They'll get it inside. That shot is a tough shot. It won't go, and on the rebound, a foul will be called on Edcouch Elsa's Joey Suarez. Trying to follow his shot. And that's the 17th foul, so a free throw opportunity coming up for the Palmview Lobos. Lobos led by 6 points in that 3rd quarter. Edcouch Elsa promptly went on a 10-1 run. On the 1-on-1, the first free throw is good by Homer Garcia. 1 point lead for Edcouch Elsa. Garcia ready for another one here. Left that short. On the rebound, it's tipped, and who will they call that foul on? That'll be on the Lobos, and so we'll walk to the other side and shoot free throws for Edcouch Elsa. See players filing in here as looks like some of the Santa Rosa Warriors are starting to make their way in the floor. West Oso already on the scene. Free throw opportunity for Aaron Elizondo. Elizondo win the game, 9 points. He and Aguinaga lead the way for the Jackets in that department. First free throw no good, it was a 1-and-1. Rebound by Garcia. And ball in the hands of the Palmview Lobos, who are down by 1. And Reyes starts the fourth quarter on the bench for the Lobos. See how long they keep him there with 4 fouls. Missed shot, rebound Aguinaga. Here comes Edcouch Elsa. Trying to punch their ticket to the semifinals. If they win, they'll be playing at 1:30. Lobos also trying to get the same spot. Outside is Flores. Flores hands it off to Lira. Lira to Elizondo. Aguinaga now pulls the trigger on a 3. Off the dribble, no good. Rebound secured. Another board for Freddie Flores. Quickly ahead to Gomez. Finds a trailer on the play. This is Gabriel Garza. Garza out to Ramos. Ramos spins it left side. Cuts through, got the pass, kicks it back outside, reset it to Garza. Garza to Gomez. Gomez against Aguinaga. They dare Flores to shoot, kicks it out, he will. This is Gomez for 3, no good. Rebound by Edcouch Elsa's Elizondo. Jackets in the open court. They'll find Flores. Flores off the dribble. Back out around the perimeter. It goes to Lira. Lira puts it on the floor. Attacks left side. Lays it up and in. Christian Lira. 3-point game. They wanted contact on that as well. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. 3-point lead for Edcouch Elsa. 3 on the way for the Lobos in the corner. That won't go. Rebound secured by Ricky Flores. Hands it off to Christian Lira. They'll slow the pace, at least bringing it to the offensive side. Screen high side for Lira. Attacks right side. That's blocked, and as it goes out of bounds, touch last by the Lobos. Homer Castilla was able to block that. Edcouch Elsa will inbound the ball. A lob out on top, caught by Joey Suarez. Suarez hands it off to Lira. Lira may travel, though, first time out. 5:32 to go. That was a near turnover. Edcouch Elsa will have the ball and the lead. Back after this.
Right this Christmas with this amazing deal from D-Tronics. Right now, get a world-class alarm and 3M window tint for your ride for just $259. You can also get this Kenwood GPS dash cam that will record everything while you're driving. With high dynamic technology to record perfectly at night and built-in GPS to record vehicle locations and speed for just $99. Christmas at D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Start the new year off.
We are back here after the timeout in La Feria, Texas on a Friday morning action. Billy Watson now on the helm of the camera, assisting with Rudy Zamarica Jr. Pass on the outside, on the dribble, right wing. Lob it inside, kick it outside. Good ball movement by Edcouch Elsa. Aguinaga spins it outside. Jackets up by 3. Elizondo got that one to go. Baseline runner for Aaron Elizondo. 5-point lead for Edcouch Elsa. Three on the way, won't go. In the paint, rebound, put it up and in, counted a foul. Freddie Flores on the finish. Now the whistle blows inside the paint. It will be a free throw opportunity for the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. I'm telling you, these missed free throws are going to come back to haunt these teams. In that third quarter, we had 13 free throws shot between the two teams, just 7 made. Here in the fourth, 0 for 3 combined from the line. Aginaga steps here now. First one spins home. For Aaron Aginaga, he's now in double figures. 2 players now in that category for the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. Leading scorer in the game is Irving Gomez for the Palmview Lobos with 13. Aginaga looks for his 11th, misses it. 4-point game, Palmview basketball, 4:30 remaining. Outside to Garza. Garza to Ramos. Reyes stays on the bench for the Lobos. Not sure how long he'll stay on that bench for Palmview. Ball in the right corner, off the dribble. Reverse it left side. Good active defense by Edcouch Elsa. Palmview staying patient with the set. There's a near travel. Off the dribble is Garza. Brings it back outside. Garza hangs on to the ball. Hands it off to Gomez. Gomez against Aginaga. Got in the paint. Spins it over. Right wing caught by Flores. Fadeaway baseline. Jumper goes. That is a tough shot, my friends, for Freddie Flores. He's got 9. 2-point game. Edcouch Elsa back with the ball. Lira brings it across. Hands it off to Elizondo. Wants a 3. That would have been big. Missed it. Rebound by the Lobos. Got an outlet ahead of the pack. Layup. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Palmview. Flores beat him down court, and after making that tough fadeaway baseline jumper, that layup would have been super easy compared to that. Edcouch Elsa maintains control of the lead. It's their ball. Up by 2, 3:25 left here in this game. On the right-hand side is Ricky Flores. Flores goes inside, lay it up and in, found a cutter, that's Ricky Flores. For Flores, his first 2 points of the game. Edcouch Elsa up by 4, Palmview Lobos, 3 minutes left. Gomez catches, now Ramos on the right wing. Extended out as Homer Garcia, gets it back to Ramos. Ramos attacks left side, flip it up a glass and got it to go. Gerson Ramos now with 5 points. 2-point lead for Edcouch Elsa. It's their ball. Through a double team, outside to Elizondo. Off the drive is Flores. Finds a shooter, left wing. Nothing there. They'll get it to Aginaga. Good ball movement now by the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets again. Looking for a backdoor cutter. Ball deflected on the pass. Jackets pick it up, shoot it, miss it. Rebound by Ramos for the Palmview Lobos. Chance for them to tie or take the lead beyond the arc. They'll go left baseline. Layup good, we're tied. Homer Garcia on the basket. Edcouch Elsa ball. 2 minutes left on the drive. Edcouch Elsa basketball outside to Suarez. Suarez hands it off to Lira. Christian Lira puts it on the floor against Gerson Ramos. Gets it to Aginaga, goes baseline, and then stepped on the baseline. And a turnover gives it back to Palmview's Lobos. Jackets will substitute in the game. Lupe Balderas checks in. Also Damian Granados for Edcouch Elsa. It'll be Palmview ball. tied up at 41 apiece. Lobos bring it across. Right side. Now working around the perimeter to Ramos. Makes the move left side. Tough catch. Get it to Gomez. Gomez to the paint. Spins it out for a Ramos three. And no good. Rebound by Aguinaga for Edcouch Elsa. Jackets will bring it up. On the drive, this is Lira. Spins it out for a three by Granados. It's good. Edcouch Elsa up by 3 on a Granados three. Timeout call. Minute 12 left. Back after this.
Wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito. Forever Memory.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as we have a minute 12 left in this quarterfinal game between Edcouch Elsa and Palmview. Big shot made by the Yellow Jackets, Damian Granados, knocking down a three to give them a 3-point lead. And his first made basket was that three. Palmview ball. Don't necessarily have to go for a three here. They do have some shooters out there that can handle that. Ramos with a catch. Spins it right wing. Caught by Flores. Flores on a clear out. We're under a minute to go. Flores attacks. Kicks it out. A three for the tie. Funnels in. Gabriel Garza used every bit of the rim 6 times around. It fell through. Tie game. Edcouch Elsa back with the ball. Lira has the ball on a clear out. Handed off to Gomez. Back to Lira. Backcourt violation against Edcouch Elsa. Now a loose ball picked up by the Lobo. They'll call it travel. They'll call it travel, although I'm not sure he ever had control of the ball. You're going to have control of the ball to have a travel call. And they'll give it back to Edcouch Elsa. 29 seconds left here in this game in regulation. Timeout called by the Lobos, possibly. He was saying they called timeout while they had possession. So some frantic moments there in a tie game here in this quarterfinal. Coming up, West Oso and Santa Rosa. Right now, Edcouch Elsa basketball out of bounds. Joey Suarez will throw it in. We got full court pressure set up by the Lobos in the back court. Jackets to throw it in. Looking, they'll get it in. On the dribble is Flores. They'll back off, it's man-to-man pressure. Flores in the front court, finds Lira. 22 on the clock. Lira on the dribble between the circles for Edcouch Elsa. Tie game. Takes it right side. Big step there. 15 on the clock. Timeout called. Edcouch Elsa will draw up a play. Back after this.
Okay. At 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Every great dining adventure begins with one word, fresh. At the Sea Ranch, we combine a fresh, inviting atmosphere with chef-inspired cuisine prepared from the freshest local shrimp, oysters, snapper, and mahi-mahi. Our salmon, Alaskan king crab, and live Maine lobsters are flown in fresh. A local favorite for over 30 years, the Sea Ranch. Come enjoy a fresh experience.
Timeout was called by Edcouch Elsa. Yellow Jackets drawing up a play with 15 seconds left here in regulation in this quarterfinal matchup between Edcouch Elsa and Palmview. All tied up at 44 apiece. We were tied at 11 after a quarter. Since then, it's been back and forth. Edcouch Elsa will inbound the ball. Elizondo throws it in. Catch by Flores. Flores catches, stays on the right-hand side. Attacks at the baseline. 7 on the clock. Top of the key to Lira. That's a timeout call. 5 seconds left. They knocked off 10 seconds off the clock. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back for the finish of this. Or are we heading to overtime?
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Edcouch Elsa draws up a play. 5 seconds left here in this game. They'll inbound the ball on the sideline. All tied up at 44 apiece. Elizondo to throw it in. Gets it in the paint. Aguinaga goes to work off the glass. No good. Rebound by the Lobos. They'll call timeout. 1.2 seconds to go. They tried to get a timeout with about 2. But 1.2 seconds left. Lobos will have the ball. 3/4 court to go. Maybe a final shot coming up after this. At San Benito Vision Source, the optometry staff works around your busy schedule and take the time to answer your questions and concerns prior to a visit. Dr. Jaime Rodriguez and Dr. Laura Loki offering full vision examinations, diagnostics, and treatment of an array of eye diseases and conditions to keep your eyes healthy. Call the friendly staff today with questions or schedule a consultation. San Benito Vision Source.
Silent night? Yeah, right. Protect your ride this Christmas with this amazing deal from D-Tronics. Right now, get a world-class alarm and 3M window tint for your ride for just $259. You can also get this Kenwood GPS dash cam that will record everything while you're driving. With high dynamic technology to record perfectly at night and built-in GPS to record vehicle locations and speed for just $99. Christmas at D-Tronics for your auto, home, or business.
Palmview Lobos got a stop on the defensive end and now have the basketball with 1.28 seconds to go. They'll have to go length of the court after that timeout. Everybody bunched up in that center part of the court. Lobos trying to draw up something. They'll get it in, get a shot. That's a travel. That's a travel, and there should be time left on the clock. We'll see if they actually award that. 1.2 seconds when he caught it. A travel was called. I'm going to hold it right here because the buzzer hadn't sounded before the whistle blew. We will see the decision here by the officials who are talking it over. Whistle blew, ball was launched, and then the buzzer sounded. And overtime. Back after this.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi, we're Robert
We'll go to overtime here at La Feria. 4 minutes on the clock as this quarterfinal game will be extended between Edcouch, Elsa, and Palmview. Nothing like the first game going long when you've got a long day of basketball coming up here in this gym. First of 4 broadcasts consecutive coming here on Rio Sports Live from this facility. 89th annual CE Vail tournament. A jump ball situation. Edcouch Elsa going left to right. Right to left, that is. As that ball is thrown in the air, they'll reset that. There was some serious discussion during the break as to whether or not that should have been Edcouch Elsa ball with about a half second to go to close out the fourth quarter. Jacket basketball, and away we go in the overtime period. They'll force a pass on the baseline. It's stolen by the Lobos, and Palmview has the ball. Bring it across. Spin it over to Gomez. Top of the key it goes. Now they'll look for their first shot here in the overtime period. Ball back outside to Ramos. Ramos in no real hurry. 30 seconds gone in overtime. Attacks off the dribble, got fouled. And a 1-and-1 opportunity coming up for Gerson Ramos. Free throws have been an adventure. After going 3 of 4 in the first half, Palmview has gone 3 of 8 here in the second half, 0 for 2 in the fourth quarter. Ramos shooting a 1-and-1. Makes the first. The Bears of West Oso take on the Warriors of Santa Rosa next. Once we get this one in the books, then the winners will play later at 1:30 against each other. Second free throw, no good for Ramos. 1-point game. Edcouch Elsa with the ball. They'll bring it across to Lira. Lira hands it off to Flores, to Aguinaga. Now Suarez. Elizondo gets in the mix. All 5 players touch the ball this trip down. There's a turnover by Edcouch Elsa. Ball in the hands of the Palmview Lobos. They're up by 1. Minute gone here in overtime. Pass to the top. Over on the right wing. Ramos on the attack. Step back 3 on the way. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound rolls out of bounds. Touch last by who? Edcouch Elsa. It'll be Palmview basketball. Diving play by Christian Lear to keep it in play over there as well on the floor. Freddie Flores for Palmview. Flores has been everywhere today. Ball belongs to the Lobos. Gabriel Garza to throw it in. Outside to Ramos. Ramos backs away. They'll spread the floor now. Ramos with a catch. He's trying to be methodical right now with this 1-point lead in overtime. Garza catches. Gomez now hands it off to Ramos. Got in the paint. Back outside. Here's a 3 on the way. That's off the mark. No good. Offensive rebound, though, secured by the Lobos. Garza. And then timeout call. They lead by 1. 2:15 left in overtime. Back after this.
Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas. Everyone's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen.
After the timeout, an extended timeout there, the Lobos of Palmview with the ball, and a 1-point lead, and away we go with 2:15 left in overtime. Lobos have scored the only point here in this overtime frame as they have the ball. Gomez on a clear out as they spread the floor. 2 minutes left here in this overtime. Outside to Garza. Garza puts it on the floor, goes baseline, strong move, banks it up and in. Gabriel Garza. 3-point lead for the Lobos. Edcouch Elsa certainly has the shooters. One of them with the ball in his hand right now is Elizondo. Gets it outside to Flores. Flores attacks in the paint. A lot of traffic there. Missed a shot. Offensive board. Put that up and no good. Missed point blank shot. The rebound goes out of bounds. Stay here. Active hands by Edward Solis for Edcouch Elsa to get his hands on that ball. Missed on the stick back, but it was his pressure that forced that ball out of bounds and gives his team another life here on this possession. Jacket basketball on the baseline. Triggering the throw is Christian Lira. Lira sets him in motion. Elizondo was there, didn't find him. Now he does. Elizondo was guarded. Spans it back to Lira, turnover. Lira was confused from the go on that play, on where he was going to throw it in, and then more importantly on the catch. Dylan Gomez now checks in for Edcouch Elsa. Palmview basketball on the back court, handed off to Gomez to Ramos. 3-point lead. Now in the front court, still a minute 24 left. They'll double team, nearly get the steal. Lobos now spread the floor. Back outside to Gomez, who finds Ramos. Do that double team again. Now a baseline cutter, layup good. Freddie Flores on the baseline. Flores now in double figures. The lead is 5. It's a 5-0 run by the Lobos through the first 4 minutes of overtime. Aguinaga pulls the trigger on a 3. That's off the mark. Long rebound comes down. And the Lobos will have the ball. Bring it front side. Up by 5. Spin it back outside to Ramos. Reverse it over to Gomez. Gomez is fouled by Aguinaga. And that'll be an intentional foul. And so 2 shots and the ball for the Palmview Lobos. The winner of this takes on the winner of the next game, which is the Santa Rosa Warriors and the West Oso Bears. Irving Gomez, your leading scorer in this game. Misses on both free throws. But because it was an intentional foul, it's now Palmview basketball. In overtime here, they've scored the only 5 points of the game. They'll inbound the ball now. Overhead pass deflected and stolen by Edcouch Elsa. Breeze a little life in for the Jackets. Kick it out for an Aguinaga 3. That's off the mark. That was a good look. Rebound and a Lobo basketball in the back court. That'll be a foul call. Then Garson Ramos will head to the line. That was a chance there for Edcouch Elsa. They got the defensive play, got the steal, and then had a good look within their offense. The ball just didn't fall. Ramos to the line. Gerson Ramos is 1 for 4. He's made the only free throw in the second half for the Lobos. As a team, first one here, good. That's a 6-point game. It's still a 2-possession game if you're counting those, which you are if you're Edcouch Elsa. So this is the important one for Gerson Ramos and the Lobo fans, trying to extend it to a 3-possession game. Makes that. Ramos with 8 points in the game, but 2 big made free throws there. Edcouch Elsa down by 7, bring it across. Long 3 on the way, that's off the mark, no good. And the paint rebound by who else? Freddie Flores. With 13 seconds to go, one of the Lobos comes up. Like he hit a soft spot on the floor. Gets up gingerly. Gabriel Garza, hope he's okay. 13 seconds left. We were already supposed to be well into our, well, that second game was supposed to start at 10:30. I know this tournament, they like to try to stay on schedule. We're in overtime here. And the Palmview Lobos trying to join Laredo Martin, who's already in the semifinals. And La Jolla, who's in the semifinals. Winner of this, and then the winner of the next one set up those two semifinal games that'll be played at, scheduled at 12 and 1:30 respectively. Reminding you, we'll have our Hacienda He Has It player of the game. Right now, I'm leaning in the direction of a guy who's not going to be the leading scorer on my vote. I'll converse with Billy and Rudy on that. Lobos with the ball, that's deflected, and Lobos control it. Shot by Gomez won't go, but he'll get to the line. A 7-point game. Edcouch Elsa will fall into that 5th place bracket if this stands. We'll have the championship game of that 5th place bracket here tomorrow afternoon. And part of our finals day coverage. All the games played here will be the consolation championship game, the 5th place final, the 3rd place, and the eventual championship game. Free throw for Irving Gomez is good. Gomez now 4 of 6 at the line. He'll shoot another. He's the leading scorer with 14 points. Misses that. Rebound by Edcouch Elsa. 5 seconds to go. Bring it across the half-court line. Launch that shot at the buzzer. It won't go. The Palmview Lobos secure a victory in overtime. They shut out the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets 8-0 in that final frame and punched their ticket into the semifinals. Leading scorer was Irving Gomez as he paces the way with 14. 11 points for Freddie Flores. We give our Hacienda He Has It player of the game to Freddie Flores. His heads up outright play wins this game for the Palmview Lobos. He gets our Hacienda He Has It player of the game for his outright hustle, diving plays, and he'll get it. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Billy Watson and Rudy Zamaripa will take over the controls of this. Edcouch Elsa falls in this one. Santa Rosa and West Elsa coming up. Till next time, for Rio Sports Live, so long.